Hey, what's up, everybody? Eric Taylor, Taylored2U Coaching. We are talking about relationships, but we're talking about who? The Aquarius-Pisces Cusp. Whew, 11th house, 12th house. Who are these people? Amazing. Okay, we're talking about really February 19th to the 24th, the week of the cusp. This is the cusp of sensitivity, a water sign, and an air sign, the aquafish, right? Kind of interesting, kind of funny. You know, you're talking about people who are dreamers, intuitive. Now, the Aquarius, right, ruled by Uranus and Saturn, has some of that discipline of Saturn, and then Uranus, crazy, unpredictable, right? That's Aquarius. Then, Neptune and Jupiter for the Pisces. Very dreamy, very intuitive, psychic, creative, all these things. You put these two together, the aquafish, you have got this air water sign that is legendary, super intelligent, creative, super sensitive. They need to be around spiritual people. They can sometimes be forgetful, right? Very joyful, can oversleep, like to sleep a lot, maybe eat in their bed, hang out, want to chill. But they can be very hardworking, achieving their goals, right? They kind of balance each other. So when the Aquarius has these brilliant ideas in their mind, the Pisces can kind of say, let's do it. Let's go for it. Let's make it happen, right? So you really have got to understand that this is a very sensitive person. They get into a room, they are raw and real and true emotions. They can sense the emotions of the room and other people, and people are drawn to them because they're so authentic, they're so real. This cusp is, it's really amazing, is what this cusp is, right? So we'll get into talking about, let's see, some of these famous people who the cusp should date, and break that type of stuff down, because that's what's really fascinating. Now, the men, they're good guys. They want to be, independent. You can't try to tie them down, ladies. The men are going to do what they're going to do when they're going to do it, but they'll let you know. They're not ones to play games. They'll let you know their affections or their feelings for you, or their heart, their true love. They will tell you. A lot of them, they might want to have different relationships with different women to stimulate their mind. They don't have to get married, but if they want to, they will. Definitely brilliant people. Any type of work, marketing, business, lawyers, writers, musicians, singers. They have a charisma about them that is just out of this world. Brilliant thought, too. The women, not necessarily domesticated. This is not like the great domesticated sign. Not that they're not great parents or, can't cook or clean, but it's not something that they simply feel like they're destined to do or desire. They're kind of like, oh, I've got too much to think about. I'm going to create something to change the world. That's sort of where they're at. So I think, the difference is that the men, they, will be a little bit more serious, and the women will be a little bit more sweet and sensitive and playful. Both good partners, okay? So who should the Aquarius Pisces get with for love, serious love and romance and relationships? I would say a Pisces is good. That's one half of them. They can sort of relate on terms of, the grandma, grandpa side being kind of old and wise and idealistic, and the right way to do things and the right way to live life and how they view things. They work well with Capricorn. They can work well with Pisces. Capricorn gives them sort of that organized stability that Aquarius has in Saturn that they like. Capricorn is just, run down the list. We're going shopping, business, whatever. That's the Capricorn. So they work well with them. Virgo and Libra. right? Virgo is mutable like the Pisces, where the Aquarius is fixed, the Pisces is mutable. The Virgo can really adapt to anybody. So for Aquarius, Pisces, cusp of sensitivity, Virgo's good. Also Cancer and Libra, right? The water and the air that balance out the Aquarius and the Pisces. So if you're on that cusp, those are some people you should look for. If you want to find another crazy cuspy like you, because sometimes cusp, they just, they need to be with another cusp. A Leo Virgo cusp might work well. Let's see. Maybe Aries Taurus cusp can work well. Although the Aries Taurus cusp might be a little kind of, not juvenile, but immature for the Aquarius Pisces that's so wise and old. But that might be a nice opposite balance, that fire and earth to go with that air and water. So never underestimate that, But like I say with anything, right? You put God first, anything can work. But also you need to know your birth chart. You hit me up, Taylored2U Coaching at gmail.com. We can, get you on my Elevators to Marriage coaching program. I can do your birth chart, but I can really give you more details and specifics about this cusp, who you should be with, relationships, because that's what it's all about. I think at the end of the day, we all want to find love and true love. These people can be loyal, but they'll choose that, right? If they're going to choose a mate, they will be loyal. But they are kind of mystical. They've got a lot of ideas in their mind, but the Aquarius won't put the ideals, the ideas that they're thinking that might be brilliant to fruition. The Pisces helps them kind of bring it out, right? Pisces is really good at doing that. Some of these people, they can get addicted to things, cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, marijuana, whatever, like anyone can. But that's an issue with the Pisces. And then the Aquarian, they're all over the place, but just fantastic people. Okay. I think, the negative side is that sometimes they're hard to understand or interpret, or you feel like that they might be a little lazy or aloof or not really about listening to you because they're in their own head. They're idealistic, they're dreamy, they're mystical, they're psychic, they're, all these things. The Aquarius, spontaneous, sometimes too spontaneous. Some people are like, whoa, slow that down, Aquarian. But this is a great cusp. It's very sensitive, very intuitive, dreaming. When it comes to learning a little bit about it, because some of these famous people, you've got Steve Jobs, brilliant, Kurt Cobain, Rihanna, Smokey Robinson, a lot of artists, Seal, right? It's a singer, Money Floyd Mayweather. Right? You've got, oh my gosh, who else? Roger Goodell, So it's the commissioner of the NFL. He's got to deal with a lot with the owners, the players, this and that. Some people don't like him, but hey, he's, getting like 30, 40 million a year to sort of deal with the number one sports league in the world, right? So, but you see the genius, right? Smokey Robinson, one of the greatest songwriters and singers of all time. Rihanna, and just her rawness, her sexuality, her sensuality, but she feels so authentic, Kurt Cobain, Nirvana. I mean, what else can you say? That's no joke in itself right there. So the Aquarian Pisces cusp, you have got to really understand that you're dealing with a person that cares and is authentic, funny, sense of humor, can get a little chill, too chill, don't want to clean up the house, don't want to this or that or whatever. They got other things going on in their mind. And it's not to offend or hurt you. Sometimes they're just not thinking about other people. They're thinking of their creativity and their thoughts and ideas. So deal with it. You know what I mean? My favorite basketball player of all time, Chuck, right? Charles Barkley, right? He's born on this cusp. This is, TNT, the sense of humor, right? And that's the thing that people don't realize. Pisces and Aquarius do have a sense of humor. So that cusp of being sensitive. Now, they don't like you to snap on them and this and that and get their feelings hurt, whatever. But they are funny and sort of masters of language, right? You see it in the writing of Smokey Robinson and Kurt Cobain, the lyrics. And they're sort of ahead of their time. Hey, Charles Barkley was a 6'4.5" power forward ahead of his time, right? So just remember, you're dealing with the cusp of sensitivity. You'll see some people talk about it's from like the 15th to the 22nd. No. The week of the cusp goes from the 19th to the 24th. All right? So take it here from this Virgo. These people want truth. They want someone to accept their ideas and listen to their great ideas. Okay? That's what they really want, acceptance, because they feel misunderstood. So just feel, understand them, and you'll be attracted to them. They're very attractive people. But just remember, be kind, be patient, they're compassionate, and, have fun with them. Oh, yeah. Aquarius Pisces, you could be a neat freak. You really can. And, people like to be around you and in relationships with you. And sometimes you have bad breakups. You like to date the people sometimes that are a little bit too young for you or a little too old for you. You're not going to repeat date the same type or sign normally, but you're fun. You're wild, you're fun, even though you can be very forgetful, daydreaming, or, just whatever it is. But that's just how you are. And sometimes you could be that neat freak and help around the house, but sometimes you'll just be critical and be like, with your spouse or loved one, why aren't you doing what you need to do around the house? So anyway, you guys are great. But just remember, you want that intense connection, and you want to be understood, and you want someone that is spiritual like you. All right? Go get him, Aquarius Pisces. Go get him. They might not want to get married, and maybe they will eventually. But anyway, that's it. Breaking down the cusp of sensitivity, the Aquarian and the Pisces, the Aquafish. They're like a superhero in their mind. A lot of fun, though. Taylored2U Coaching, the relationship coach, breaking down, my first video broke down the Pisces, now the Aquarius-Pisces Cusp. Next up, Pisces-Aries Cusp. Woo! Stay tuned for that shortly. Enjoy it. It's 2019. Hit me up, Taylored2Coaching@gmail.com, and we could get going with relationship coaching, helping you to increase your self-love and then be ready for finding your soulmate. You gotta go through the floors, the elevators, 9 floors, okay? I got you. Hit me up, Eric Taylor, and I hope you find a good aquafish, Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp. Enjoy. Take care. Peace.